afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm gonna be showing you my personal guide to power leveling. And when I mean with power leveling, I'm gonna do a couple steps to be able to reach at least level 40 or 50 extremely quickly. So there's two places in the island, and this is specifically for the island, in which you can go to power level. So there is. So we're gonna start with going to West 2. I'll just make my name Mr. Dolphin. And as I said before, there are two places which you can go to power level. There's West 2 and there's the North 2 area. West 2 usually has around 6 or 7 explorer nodes that you can grab very quickly. So I am playing with the official arc settings. The first thing I want to do, I want to get a pickaxe. I really want to have a pickaxe here, and I'm gonna focus on grabbing my first explorer node. So the way we're going to be doing this is going to explorer nodes. So I'm going to start with the first explorer node. Which should be somewhere here in the middle of the woods. The best way for me would be to go all the way to the top so I can got myself. Oh, here's one. I'm trying to grab this. The only issue with going to West 2 to the West 2 area is that there's a lot of raptors on the backside of it. So you have to watch out for that. So now I got some levels. I'm gonna put more into melee. So we're gonna have 120. And then some HP. And now I'm just gonna focus on having attached foundation and a storage box, which is probably the thing that I want the most at the moment. So I'm already level 7, which is a huge bump in levels. Extremely cool. Now there should be another one around here if I stay on this section of the map. If I don't see it, I'll come back to it. Should be around here. Probably already passed it. Follow this direction and I'll go back this way. I'm trying not to. Trying to be a little careful. You really don't want to die to anything right now. Oh, there it is. So these two ones in the West 2 are very close to each other. So now I'm gonna keep putting everything into HP, mostly because I'm trying not to die. Like if I do find myself in a situation in which I'm gonna fight something or someone, I really don't want to die. So now that I got those two, I'm gonna make my way all the way to the top. And that's 2 so far. So right now I'm just trying to be efficient with my levels. I don't care about grabbing farming out research to craft the stuff. I can worry about that later. Right now, all I really care about is just power leveling. As I'm making my way up, I'm gathering resources and crafting. So really want to equip this quickly. And I want to have a spear right away. Just in case I do run into a raptor. I usually do 4 spears right away. And if you do during the XP weekend, you probably can even get more XP. Alright. So I'm gonna make my way all the way to the top. There's usually a Terracino up here. Good thing he's not here now. And there you go. A couple more levels. Now, luckily I didn't run into that Terracino, so that's good. Now I'm gonna start putting points into movement speed. And I'm gonna work slowly towards a parachute. I still don't have the levels for a parachute yet. I believe parachute is level 22. So that's what I'm aiming towards. I'm aiming towards a parachute. Alright, so now that I got this still, I'm gonna make my way down. We want to avoid those bugs. Right now I don't want to deal with the bugs. There's a car under there. I'm gonna stay on the beach side, because if you go to the backside of the island, you're gonna start seeing Cardos and Raptors, and I honestly don't want to deal with them right now. See, there's a Raptor there too. Make a cloth hat here. Oh! Oh! Alright, we still got time. No, that's not new music? That is new music. Alright. So now I'm gonna make my way up. I'm gonna be needing water very soon. The best way to avoid any carnivals would be just to stay near the kills and just take a turn. So there is a raptor. There's a raptor dossier up here. However, is not easy to get to it at the moment. I have to jump here. So for this, I'm gonna be crafting that patch foundation. And since I got a couple berries already along the way, fill another food bar. So now that I craft that foundation, I'm gonna work into crafting a box. And that should be safe for quite a bit. And I have to go down the hill very soon. So if I do this correctly, I usually use this rock to guide me where I have to jump. Right here. And then I use this box here. And that should do it. If you do mess it up, you might have to start again. So I'm gonna jump in the box. And I'm gonna jump in there. And this should allow me to reach the Raptor dossier. Raptor dossier. And there you go. I already have the dossier so they don't bother me. So there you go. Now that I have the Raptor, usually it's not easy to get to because there's nothing you can jump into. So now you can actually use this attach and box to hide the stuff if you want to. And it's a very safe area for the time being. So I have like 2 more levels. I'm gonna put 1 into movement speed and 1 into HP. So as you can see, I have a lot of time. So if I wanted to, I could just focus on keep crafting, keep farming, you know, hatch all, you know, knock out all the trees here and bushes if I wanted to. But right now I'm gonna go back, get water, and I'm gonna get the Quetzal dossier. So when I come down here, And right now we are level 17. Very quickly as well. I'm gonna keep these berries here. I think I can afford... Can't really afford crafting anything at the moment. Because fiber is something that I'm gonna be needing for... to craft clothes and things like that. Alright. So we're gonna go back up. And I'm gonna go around the area where I got the raptor dust here. Just keep following this bed. Usually this gives me an idea that I'm very close to the Quetzal here. And I'm gonna see the red obelisk. Now that I see the red obelisk, I know, and this little island here, I know that the Quetzal here is just right below me. And usually nothing really spawns here. Maybe Delos. Maybe you'll see a raptor, and that's why my spears are gonna come in handy. If you really want to be a little more careful, you could always just wait and craft trying to get 3 more levels and craft a bow. And I can also kill bugs to get more XP. But let's assume let's assume there are no bugs there, so I'm not gonna bother. Because you also have to consider the RNG element, or maybe there was Dillo there or Dodo instead. So because the playthrough for everyone is always different. So Quetzal here should be down here. Just around these rocks. Always jump here. And I should be seeing it very soon. Maybe I already passed it. Nope. I trapped myself. Now that's easy to see from the ground. I'm gonna do K menu so I can actually see it. Always, we're not sure of something. Always use K menu. Okay. On PC. There it is. I'm a little bit confused. Sometimes they're really hard to spot. You just have to get used to like the terrain. If you see this, I guess you can use this big rock here as a reference, and you'll be able to spot it. But it's definitely around here. All right, so now that gave me 2 more levels, and I'm gonna be using those once again. Movement speed and more HP. Mostly HP because I really don't want to die to anything. So I'm gonna craft a club chest piece now. And that actually gave me another level. And I still have lots of berries with me. Alright. I still don't need to worry about weight. I don't really need all this stone right now. It's not that I can craft with stone. So I'm actually gonna drop it. Now in this case you do want to save resources. But just for the sake of power leveling, I'm not gonna keep that stone. So now I'm level 20. I can actually craft a bow, if I'm correct. And grab a bola. And I should be able to craft a bow. Although, maybe I'm thinking survival defense stuff. There you go. Arrow is level 29, okay. So that's fine. At least I have a bola now. Alright. So I don't know if that stone would have come in handy, but since I don't have any hide, that's something I don't need to worry about. So now we're gonna come down here. I'm gonna avoid that that car, no? So that's five dossiers that I got so far. Now, from here on out, you can probably come to the decision that maybe I can just keep power leveling by just crafting foundations or hats. But there's another dossier that I'm gonna grab, just so I can get a couple more levels. There should be, if I am seeing the obelisk, it'll be in this direction, going up north, next to the waterfall. There you go. Now, I've been very lucky not to run into any raptors. So here's the tricky part. I'm gonna cross the river, but I have to be a little careful because I don't really want any mega piranhas to attack me. Sometimes there's some mega piranhas around here, around this area. Sometimes, okay, there's none. So there is a dossier that I can grab up there, and this one to my right. This is one to grab from here. Alright, so if I follow this pad, after I cross the river, I should be able to see the dossier right away. Oh, there's a beehive there. It should be really early at the beginning. Oh, there it is. And there you go. Oh, saber-tooth. Let's see. I don't think I had that one before. So that's good. So now I could focus on getting on, you know, killing dodos. I could focus on taming. I usually don't tame at the very beginning. Alright, so now I got 2 more levels. And I'm gonna grab a bola this time. Some boots. And I'm gonna do more HP. So now I'm level 22, I can actually make some arrows. And I believe I can make parachutes yet. There you go. So now I can actually make parachutes, which is one of the things I need for later on to get the next levels. So now there's another dossier that I can grab by the waterfall. After getting the saber-tooth dossier, which is this one. I almost passed it too. So this one is a little bit hard to spot, so I could have got that one first as soon as I cross the river. So for those, if somebody really wants to spot this one, I guess after crossing the river, would be using this rock formation as a landmark. And then following, and then going right and get the saber-tooth dossier, which is the Kentrosaurus one. And this one was added very recently too, as of making of this video. So it's not as easy to spot. So make sure you use this rock formation as a landmark when going to it, and then go into the saber-tooth one. Or you can just get the saber-tooth and then get the Kentrosaurus one after this. So now I got 2 more levels. I really like to focus on not dying, so I don't really care too much about moving. So I'm gonna put 1 point to fortitude this time at level 23. Mostly because I want to avoid dealing with the environment. I follow this path here, I should be coming to the next dossier in a second. Now, if memory serves me right, it should be around here. Now, when not sure. Oh, there you go. It's a little up there. There you go. Second waterfall. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more dossiers around here that... Oh, Dolphin, you messed up that other dossier that was around here. Yeah, I probably did. I'm just going with muscle memory here. And I'm just trying to power level. So I got 2 more levels now. I'm gonna put 1 more into fortitude. And another 1 into movement speed. So I'm level 25 now. So far I have 3,492 seconds left. So at this point, I have a lot of time to do anything. I could just keep crafting foundations, I could probably craft more hats. Or I could do it. So I can even use a parachute. So if I'm actually able to make a parachute, I could go. I think I can go to the Rhino dossier from here, but I'm not. I don't. On the top of my head, I don't really remember where it is. So I could just use this parachute to get back to where I originally started. Or I could just use this point to get farther away from players. But yeah, no, I'm level 25 now. But for the sake of testing, I'm gonna show you the other location that I use, which is a north to power level. So let's assume you're gonna stay here, power leveling until you die, or until you run out of seconds. So let's assume you got in a PvP fight and you died, and unfortunately you lost all that XP, but you really want to keep going. You really want to keep power leveling. So we're gonna go to the next location. So I'm just gonna suicide here. Ain't nothing else going for me. So there you go. I'm just gonna suicide and we'll just go to the next.